Hello, how's everyone doing today? I go by Fiadh. I'm an energy and spirit worker, Reiki master, and healing arts practitioner. And today, what I wanted to offer was the second part in my series, all about raising our emotional vibration, helping get through any kind of blocks we might be feeling in some of our more positive emotions, helping us move out of those times where we're just kind of maybe taking things a bit too seriously, feeling very dour, experiencing a lot of more heavy emotions. That they're not necessarily bad, but because we're people, we experience the full range. However, they're not necessarily supportive of our health to have all the time, so that we can move fully into a broader spectrum, a wider variety of all of our feelings, including the positive ones, bringing those into our life. That was a very roundabout way of saying all of that. Hopefully you get it. So, anyway, I don't know why I just talked in circles so much there. We shall see. Anyway, so this session, what I want to offer during this energy and spirit medicine session, channeling the loving, compassionate, fun, wild energy of the spirit world, we're going to work with these emotions of these feelings of laughter, of fun, of joy. So with that being said, get yourself comfortable. Do whatever it is you need to feel settled and grounded in this current moment. Get some water, get some snacks if you need them, tea, a blanket, whatever it is that'll make you feel good. Pardon if you hear the background noise. I have my window open. The rain is just feeling super nice right now. And I had burnt some toast for my breakfast, and I didn't want my house smelling like toast all day. Burnt toast specifically. This is taking a minute to get plated. This is just some herba sante. We'll get there. Good enough. Alright, herba sante is feeling stubborn, so we'll just do some sage. I think there's a message here while we're talking about joy and laughter and stepping out of bad moods, thought spirals, anxiety, anger, irritation, whatever it might be. Especially as I tuned into this energy and started immediately talking around in circles and it's not linear. We don't have to experience all of our feelings linearly. We don't have to rush through our feelings. And sometimes there's something to be said about finding a little bit of humor when things go awry. cannot tell you, just almost any time I go on a trip somewhere or do something new, something goes wrong. That's just life. Things don't go as planned, and I think there's a lot of opportunity to... We can get stressed out, and that could be part of it. That's normal. But you can also find, even within that stress, a bit of an opportunity for adventure, for a little bit of fun. Sometimes something doesn't work out and you get something even better. This happens to me almost every single time I go on vacation of any sort. I'm feeling called to mention this, probably because I just came back from a vacation. I was with people who were very much into planning, very type A, and it was just so funny because I felt like such a little chaos goblin. I'm kind of just woo, let's go crazy. Let's do whatever we want. Whenever I go on vacation, when I overpack things that nobody seems to ever need, and am missing just all of the basics of things I need to get myself ready for the day. But that creates an opportunity for fun. You wind up in the weird places. You have a funny story later on. Connecting to the heart space. There's a balance here. I know talking about that is making type A people clench up and feel a little anxiety. I can be like that too. I'm both. I'm not pure chaos. I get it. But balancing and being able to be a bit more flexible, even in our daily lives, of when things go awry, when something doesn't work out as planned, which it never does. Doesn't have to happen right away. But are you able to see the humor in things? Go along for a journey. The solar plexus now. Seeing a golden retriever. And the Sun tarot card. Now I'm seeing a cat. Alright, I'm feeling a headache coming on. Like a tension headache. on the opposite side of where I usually get my like tension, so I don't think it's me. Soothing into the head, into the shoulders. I will say one of the other things about laughter is that it's physically good for you. Joking around, watching a comedy, whatever it is, it helps with your nervous system, with the releasing of tension, of anxiety. Creates feel-good hormones. It helps you connect and bond with people. I always think laughter can be its own love language. Pardon, that's an awful sound. I don't know what that was. Moving through the crown. Take a deep breath in, into the diaphragm. And exhale out. I'm seeing one of those, I mean, it's a very specific person, but I feel like this is a very specific type of person, so I'm just going to describe them. Like one of those older women with long white hair who wears love shawls and like a lot of like turquoise and costumey jewelry. Not that turquoise jewelry is costume jewelry, but you know what I mean. Like those laugh lines. Like everyone's witch aunt, however you pronounce it. I pronounce it aunt. Like she's definitely gone to Arizona or lives there. I don't know if this is like a specific person coming through or if I'm just like seeing the archetype in the throat. Maybe it's the turquoise that I'm feeling the most. Maybe the turquoise is what's coming through because I'm in the throat right now. And a white crow. Moving this energy down into the heart. I'm calling in and I ask mugwort, plant medicine, our spirit ally, I'm seeing, as I'm in the heart space, I'm seeing like this old house. One that isn't falling apart. It's not totally derelict, but it definitely hasn't been lived in a while. Like a little country house or farmhouse that you have to go through the grass to get to because there's an overgrown lawn. Just like sweeping out cobwebs and dust from the rooms and corners of this house. Not that I'm calling your heart a dusty old house, but that's just the image I'm getting. It's a cute house. It's not falling apart. It's just been a while. To the solar. Taking a moment to ground into my core. Where there's just this feeling of being worn down, fatigued. And I just want to say, none of these sessions are designed to be like, you have to feel these emotions immediately. This isn't about fixing all of our problems, about bypassing, about invalidating the real world experiences people are going through that might make them feel like they just don't have the energy to laugh. It's like, you want me to have fun? I'm exhausted. That's not what this is. This energy is timeless. It's working with you, with your own spiritual guidance, with your own soul's wisdom, with your conscious and subconscious and unconscious. Just calling in the energy, calling in the experiences for whenever, wherever you need them. So if you're feeling genuinely worn down, suffering some sort of exhaustion or turmoil in your life, or just a period of depression, whatever it might be, you don't have to force yourself to be happy and have fun right now. It is what it is. This is here to support you on your own journey. So even doing little things that, watching a comfort comedy sitcom And just doing a little chuckle if something makes you chuckle. It's a little thing, but we're creating you're creating your building blocks. Back into yourself. Just brushing away that last bit of heaviness. And then going into the sacral, I feel like and some smoke cleansing again. Clearing out the sacral and the solar and more physical energy field. I'm feeling called to mention if you are a new parent, you have just given birth, especially, and you're experiencing anything postpartum, there is no shame in asking for help, going on medications, working with a qualified healthcare practitioner, bodies go through a ton during pregnancy. I can't even imagine how much. It is absolutely normal to not feel fully like yourself afterwards, while also dealing with just being a parent and the exhaustion that comes with that, and the physical, mental, emotional, hormonal recovery. Just working and channeling this energy into the sacral. I'm going to call in and bring in Reiki. This universal life force energy that's a bit more grounded. Or a bit more physical, not necessarily always grounded, but we as people can connect to it in our physical bodies a bit easier than necessarily the spirit medicine, which is a bit more esoteric and up in the ethers. Bringing in and asking Reiki to help support the sacral, to help bring in the medicine of joy, of laughter. Down to the root. Seeing Elf, the movie, the Christmas movie. The feeling of being at home. Just want to take a moment for all of us, if you're still here with us, to put your hand on your heart space. If you so choose, kind of take a moment of gratitude for home, whatever that means for you, however home feels to you. Bring it inward. And if you so choose, take a moment to spread it outward. This feeling of love and compassion and home out there into the world. For those who may not feel that security, then we return back to ourselves, releasing, allowing that love to just go where it needs to. You don't have to hold on to it. You don't have to feel guilt for experiencing nice things when others don't. That's not what this is. This is just the unconditional compassion. And then returning back to yourself to sink back into your own gratitude, your own joy, your own happiness and laughter. And know that you are safe in this current moment to be able to feel those things. And know that everyone has the right to also feel those things. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope that session was helpful for you and supportive in some way. I'm just grounding your feet real quick. Please take a moment to drink some water. Wiggle your fingers, toes, shimmy, whatever you need to get back into your body. If you want to keep up with my other videos, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload. But either way, thank you so much. I hope this session was helpful. I appreciate every last one of you. Hopefully you get some fun, get some jokes, get a funny little adventure soon in your life. Have a wonderful rest of your day.